You know what's kind of disturbing?
What?
These spiders bleed blood.
They do bleed blood.
Like actual like red human blood, the mammal blood. That's kind of weird because spiders have the goo.
Yeah.
All right, we're back with Darksiders, and it's time for spiders.
Why's it always got to be spiders?
Spiders, Amanda, the spawn of Ungoliant herself. I love that. Usually if you press the circle button as a finisher, you like take the bats and rip their wings off.
Yeah.
For the spiders, he just stomps on them. He goes, get out of here, you son of a bitch.
Oh my gosh, while I was getting my oil changed, I watched 2 of the other mechanics play with a spider.
Oh,
using,
really?
like, the windshield, like, squeegee.
Was it on your car?
No, it was, like, in the bay next to me.
Oh,
but they
okay.
were trying to, like, scoot him out the door. Which I appreciated. They very easily could have just killed it, but they were like, don't hurt him.
Well, we got this big boy lurking right up there. So what we're gonna do is manipulate time. Try to get me now! You're in slow-mo, bitch!
Oh, that was definitely Gold Rush.
Big old giant spider. Ah! And young Ren was forever traumatized. By a goddamn Muppet.
I was more afraid of the old mill.
I'm trying to remember, like, what the old mill was. I just remember the boat because they changed it to Garfield's Nightmare.
Yeah, and then
not
they
for the
changed
better.
it. They changed it back. They brought
Recently,
the old
but
mill back.
I haven't been in.
Oh, I haven't been at Kennywood.
Kennywood since they changed it back.
I haven't been in Kennywood in 10 plus years.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
longer than me. At least I think so. I don't know. When did they change it back?
I can't remember. I didn't even know they got rid of the pitfall.
They got rid of the pitfall?
Yeah, the pitfall's gone.
Wow! Times have changed.
Apparently the pitfall has been gone for some time.
Get the fuck out of here.
I know.
All
and
right,
I was
so
like,
yeah.
what?
Okay, so evidently,
Yeah.
it's been a while.
But the old mill was like, you were in the gondola style boat that's pulled along, and it was like all skeletons and zombies and
Was it
things.
really?
Yeah.
I thought it was just like
And it was
old
like-
and creaky and like
Yeah. So it was like you were
and there was
in.
like old prospectors in there and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was just mostly people, not
There were-
like
there were
zombies
people-
and ghosts.
As the props aged, they looked very zombie-esque.
Oh, okay.
But there were also
Maybe that's all it was.
There were also skeletons.
Okay.
So I remember being more afraid of that than of the
Gold Rush.
Rush. But I also don't like water. Like, I cried on the log jammer.
What?
Yeah.
I love the log jammer until Phil jammed my log. I was just like, ouch! You son of a bitch!
Yeah,
Oh god, they have egg sacs. Get out of here. I'm getting Child of Light flashbacks. She looks scarier in the sack.
that's what they all say.
Be gone, you damn demons. Ice spiders. See, this is what we were missing in Game of Thrones. Apparently, in the book, the White Walkers mounted on giant mammoth-sized spiders. And we didn't get that, spoilers, in the season finale, the series finale. But we did get a zombie polar bear. That was pretty cool.
That was, like, right when I dropped off was when all the White Walkers, like, rose up.
Yeah, so that was like a little over halfway. You clocked out around the halfway point, which, looking back, I'd say maybe you could have given it one more season before things went downhill. Like, you missed a couple cool bits, but other than that, it's just like, nah, you probably made the best choice.
Yeah.
Because now it's like that meme. I could smell the stench of shit from 4 seasons away. Like, you just started, but I'll start the series over. Because it's just like, seasons 1 through 4 are just pinnacle. But I'll start, and I'm like, I know where this is going.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, this is filled with such promise. Well, I know the payoff. So that ain't happening, Skippy. You know what's kind of disturbing?
What?
These spiders bleed blood.
They do bleed blood.
Like actual like red human blood, the mammal blood. That's kind of weird because spiders have the goo,
Yeah.
the bug goo. So like it should be green, damn it. But also like other than like accuracy, I don't know why that's always like a funny sensor. So like
when they change
blood to grid, it's just like, this is for kids now.
Yeah.
Because like they do that in Osmosis Jones. Have you seen Osmosis Jones?
I have not.
Ooh. It has some really good bits and really dumb bits, my personal opinion. But overall, I'd say it's worth a watch.
Okay.
Cells at Work is much better though.
Yeah.
But you know how at Cells at Work, well, they just go ham and like there's blood spewing everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Characters in Osmosis Jones do that, but it's just it's the green goo.
Oh god.
And apparently it's not as graphic because it only got
because
a
it's
PG.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they used to do that in like feminine hygiene product commercials. They would use like the blue liquid.
Uh huh.
They don't use the blue liquid anymore.
Oh.
And it's I get why, but I'm still like, can you just go back to the blue liquid, please?
Well, alrighty then. I forgot the blue liquid kind of went away.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Yeah. Fly.
Yeah, it's hard to continue commentary after
the blue liquid.
After the blue liquid.
We all just give a moment of silence
It's
to the
just
blue
like-
liquid.
Had like a Vietnam flashback there. It's just like, oh. I don't know why I remember the blue liquid. It makes more sense why you remember the blue liquid.
Well, I mean, like, the commercials are everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, you had a mom and a sister.
Yes.
I mean, you still have them.
Do I?
I had a mom.
Yes, I have a mom. It's okay. My sister's not going to watch this playthrough. If this was the Super Mario Sunshine playthrough, you watch your ass. You're going to get a book on your phone. Is everything okay?
Did I say something wrong? I felt so bad because I was just like, no, I just can't complete thoughts all of the time.
Well, it doesn't help that I cut off 3/4 of them. Especially if I'm just like, ooh, look at this. You're just like, yeah.
I like the glowing mushrooms.
I like to think of them as like just small. No, they're mushrooms. I thought they were like smaller spider eggs. Like, you know how some spiders, like, it's a disgusting look.
Yeah.
But like they will have the young ride on their abdomen.
Yeah.
Scorpions do it too.
Yeah.
So like you have the mother. Then you have like 80 just small spiders.
See, though, I don't know. I think
back.
I would prefer the young riding on the belly as oh, I see it.
Yeah, he's below us.
As opposed to like how frogs will like have their tadpoles like in pores on their back.
So here's how you piss it off. Ouch!
Oh, that's a hermit crab.
It's a hermit spider. It's a mutation. But we can't hurt it just yet. Yeah, I'm not doing any damage. So we're just going to ignore that and move right along. I'm sorry, finish your thought. See, I did it again.
I don't even know what.
Fuck. Shit.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I won't know until we play back the audio. I don't think I'll ever forget, though, the very first time I experienced a hermit crab.
Mm-hmm.
I was so afraid of them. And my mom told me hermit crabs don't pinch.
Oh, boy.
So that I wouldn't be afraid of it.
Uh-huh.
And then I shit you not, as soon as I was like, okay, and she like put it in my hand, little bitch pinched me. And I was like, ah! Like shaking my hand around, screaming, and it was just pinched onto my hand. And I'm pretty sure whenever it flew off, it hit my brother in the face.
Your mother's filled with lies and blasphemy.
Yeah. I was not a happy camper. I was like, you pinched me. She was like, I don't know what happened. Hermit crabs aren't supposed to pinch.
She made it to the afterlife in the promised land by the skin on her teeth. Because, like, well, let's see,
She was like, you lied about the hermit crabs.
You lied
but
to your youngest, you lied to your middle child, you lied to your firstborn.
It's like, but the boy is still alive. So, he made it past the age of 18.
So,
therefore,
by default, as a mother, you're allowed.
You're okay.
Well done. I'm releasing the plague on these guys. It's good for, like, big numbers. By the way, I realized, and I apologize, because now I can't, I'm trying to stop, but I listen back to the commentary, and I say like a lot.
I do too. I do too.
I'm just like, take a shot every time he says like, you'll die.
Well, it's the same
die.
whenever I'm talking in real life. I don't. Not everything's a question.
As opposed to talking in fantasy? What do you mean?
Well, no, like, and then I listen to our recording, and anytime we record, I suddenly turn into a valley girl.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't sound like that, I swear.
Evidently we do.
I don't, I promise.
But no, like, what? Son of a bitch. But no, when I'm writing, I'll look at the script, and, like, obviously that stuff's not going to happen, and it's just cohesive, and I read the script, and I'm just like, yeah, I sound intelligent. Then I do commentary, and it's like that one time when I, like, grabbed the bat and, like, hit the thing, and I'm just like, if he says, like, one more goddamn time, I am changing the channel. I am changing the channel on my own goddamn show.
I didn't even notice it.
Until
you bring it up,
it'll fade away, but, like, right now... Welcome to Pupcorn, everybody. This is the show. But yeah, it just happens, and I didn't even know I did that. Because that was something my college professor would be, like, very, like, strict about.
Well, I think it's a filler word.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
So it's when you're giving your brain a second to catch up to your mouth.
Uh-huh.
You just put like in there.
Okay.
Whereas I'm sure I have filler words that neither of us have noticed yet. But
Yet.
I'm pretty sure that I actually just stopped. Wolf.
That one too.
I'm pretty sure I just stopped talking. And you're like, are you done? Did you finish your thought?
I wonder if that would be better.
Is that the
if
end
I just
of the sentence?
Talking. Because there is this misconception that you have to just talk the whole time during commentary. You don't have to. The game will provide.
Yeah.
It's just awkward because it's silent. So we're just staring and it's just like...
In the sound of silence.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I'm not your friend. Name that playthrough.
That was Trials of Mana.
Well done. Coming soon, we're going to rank all of our playthroughs. Are we ranking the games or are we ranking the playthroughs? Because that's an entirely different beast.
I don't know.
We'll find out. We have 2 months to figure it out.
Yeah.
Because on one hand, I think the game would be easier because the playthrough would be like, that was good. That was one of my favorite playthroughs. And I look back and I was just like, was I trying to be funny?
Yeah.
So maybe it'd be easier for both of our...
Psyches.
Yeah, psyches to just rank the games. And we'll let other people decide what playthrough is good, what one's bad, and what's pointless blob.
Yeah.
It's just kind of in the middle. Alright, so anywho. We need to find our tool. The tool of the trade for this Iron Canopy. Because that's how we take care of the hermit spiders. But what's nice is, you see the blue spider on the map?
Yeah.
That's those hermit spiders.
Okay.
So when we get the tool, we're going to check the map for all those blue spiders.
So you can go get all the
like,
spiders.
ha-ha!
Okay.
Because we need to kill all of them to awaken Silitha, the queen. So you have to kill the children, and she'll be like, who's killing my kin? My babies!
You know what I realized? There were no spiders on the baby animals list.
That's fine. The only one that would have been cute would have been like a baby, like jumping spider.
Yeah, they're freaking adorable.
Like Lucas the spider?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Lucas?
I am.
Hi, my name is Lucas, and I came up and booped him on the nose.
I don't know if it was Lucas or a different spider, but it's like, I'm a spider with shoes.
Okay, I'm familiar with
I'm a spider
that.
and I wear shoes. And it's just like, you hear the little like pitter-patter of shoes. There are so many of those like auditory memes that I absolutely adore. So one of them is like, yeah, you think you don't like spiders now, but imagine if spiders wore flip-flops. And I just like, I hate the sound of flip-flops.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it just is annoying after so long. I'm like, Jesus Christ, just...
So, alright, I found the ultimate annoyance. Wesker in flip-flops.
Oh my god, Wally's just
As
like...
he's just walking, as he walks up the steps and goes, ugh.
I want to get him little rain boots.
Aww.
I just think
Little boots.
I just think it would be adorable.
Look at him and his wee little boots.
No, and B, I think it would be helpful when he decides to pee on himself.
Aw. Gotta get your rain boots.
Give him his little rain boots. But yeah, there was the one of I say but yeah a lot.
Okay.
I think that's my filler.
I say but no sometimes. But no.
Oh, see, I'm
But wait,
I'm
there's
Midwestern,
more.
and I'm like, but no, yeah,
Ah.
no, but yeah.
Well, yes, but actually no.
What are you saying? I don't know.
Okay, so mine is like yours is but yeah.
Yeah. Cool. But yeah. The other one was like, imagine if frogs like didn't hop and they just stood up and ran.
Like, hitch up your pants.
And you just hear their little flappy feet. Flappy feet. There we go.
Flapping fleets. Your Fleetwood Macs. Oh my god. What do you call a frog in jeans? Fleetwood slacks. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Bow.
I love it. Going back to Wesky just because the lipstick is here on the table and he just
God damn
side-eyed
it.
me. I made the decision. I had to run a couple errands today, and I was like, you know what? I haven't worn lipstick in a while, so I'm going to go ahead and put some on and just, feel good about myself and just, run my errands.
Yeah.
And when I came home, I had forgotten that I put purple lipstick on today. And I gave Wesky his kisses and scared the shit out of myself because I thought something had happened to him.
Aw.
Turns out he just had my purple lipstick all over his face.
Nice.
So after I was done laughing, I had to clean off the dog.
So I'm seeing some like stretchers and wheelchairs here. This used to be like either an asylum or a hospital. What are your thoughts on this kind of like medieval / fantasy / real world mixture, where there's like medieval architecture, but also things like wheelchairs, cars?
I don't necessarily think that it's medieval architecture.
No?
I think it's probably more Renaissance architecture
Okay.
that has since fallen apart.
So just because it's
so-
dilapidated.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the baseboards and everything like that, I don't see that as medieval.
Even with going back to like the Twilight Cathedral, you found that as more Renaissance?
Yeah,
Okay.
more like dilapidated. Which, if you go to any large city, that's what you're gonna find. You're gonna
That
find
is
those
true.
big old buildings that have modern things in them. So, I like it. This is definitely my kind of
Genre, because it
Genre
is
and
more
setting.
like
It's-
low fantasy,
yeah.
I'd say, because it
It's
has like
magic
that
and-
supernatural in the real world.
yeah.
Apocalypse, angels, demons.
Yep. All the things I love.
Yeah, all the things you love. See also Devil May Cry and Bayonetta.
Yes.
Uh-oh. We got a golem.
Ooh, fireball.
Come on, big old golem boy. Toro. I like his little tail. He's kind of like a golem mixed with like a stegosaurus, I'd say. Whoa! Because I'm definitely getting some like dinosaur vibes.
I get rhino.
Rhino? Okay. But also a little bit of like tortoise. Because like his shoulder pads look a bit like a shell, in a sense. Oh damn! I just suplexed him.
Oh my gosh, I was getting caught up on my adult cartoons. And I was watching Bob's Burgers.
Nice.
And Linda meets like her favorite children's book author,
Oh shit.
who then puts her in a full Nelson.
Nice. Linda?
I fucking love Linda.
She's amazing.
So she's super excited about this author. And to try and get to talk to her for a little bit longer, the author's car breaks down and she goes into the restaurant to, wait for the tow truck. And as she goes to the bathroom, Linda goes out and tells the tow truck to, like, take a lap so that she can talk to her for a little bit longer. And the tow truck is like, no, but I'm just going to leave now.
Okay.
So the author is, I mean, from her perspective, it looks like she is being held hostage.
Uh-huh.
And then Linda, like, grabs her keys because she has a keychain figure from the book series that she likes. And this woman is like, oh, my God.
Okay, I got a question for you.
So then the
and I might
author-
not remember all of them, but who is best mom of adult cartoons?
Ooh.
Lois, Marge, Linda. Shit, I'm blanking.
Francine.
Those are the only 4 that are coming to my mind at the moment. But like, who's
Peggy Hill.
Peggy? Of course, Peggy. Like, who do you think is best?
Ooh.
Adult cartoon mom.
Best is in my favorite or, like, actually mothering their children?
Let's go with your favorite for now, since I popped
Okay.
this out of nowhere.
I think my favorite is probably Peggy Hill.
It is Peggy?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
Because she's emotional but also really conservative because she's with Hank.
Mm-hmm.
So, but she's not this stereotypical, like,
I'd say she's the most
beautiful
real.
housewife, you know?
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, you have your husband who's like, meh, but the wife is hot, you know?
Yeah,
Peggy
like
is,
the husband's some dumb fuck,
Yeah.
and the wife is
It's
just
just-
unbelievably hot
Yeah.
that he was lucky to have found her.
and it's, so I think that King of the Hill, I like that it's the dynamic of, like, what an actual family would probably be like.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know my favorite episode from King of the Hill is whenever Peggy feels really beautiful because she meets, like, a girlfriend,
Uh-huh.
and it turns out her girlfriend is a drag queen,
Uh-huh.
and then she, like, suddenly feels really ugly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I really like that episode.
No, that was handled very well.
Yeah.
I was really impressed by King of the Hill, and I'm nervous about like the reboot / continuation. I think it's a
Yeah.
continuation actually. Because it's just the nice thing about King of the Hill was like it always skated the line.
Well, it had real.
It would get to
Things
like
going
controversial, and then it would reel you back
Yeah.
to like a very nuanced approach to it.
I think my favorite character from that show
It was never
is,
like, if you
is
believe this,
definitely
you're dumb.
Boomhauer.
Boomhauer? Okay.
Or Dale.
I like Dale.
I fucking love Dale.
I like Dale so much. Pocket sand.
I feel like Dale is a really, really good dad. He's crazy,
Mm-hmm.
but, like, he loves Joseph so much.
Dale, it is 104 degrees. If it gets 1 degree hotter, I'm gonna get out there and kick your ass.
I love the King of the Hill.
It's a good one. Those kids could read, they'd be very upset. Such a good show. Please don't let me
Yeah.
down. Continuation.
I would say, though, if I had to pick, like,
Continue to skate the line.
my favorite mother
Don't be
who-
like Animaniacs.
Oh, yeah. A little too political. A little too self-aware.
Just a little too, like, we clearly cater to one side. I'm just like, no, nuance, nuance.
Yeah. But if I had to pick a mom that I think is the best cartoon mom, I would probably say between Marge and Linda.
Okay. Just for being the mom. The
Just
best
for
mom.
being a mom
Okay.
figure to their cartoon children.
All right. I can respect that.
And I feel like I would lean more towards Linda. Mm-hmm. Because not to put a downer on housewives and stay-at-home moms, but Linda still works.
Yeah,
You know, so
okay.
she's like a full-time mom and still works at the restaurant. But, like, I don't know, she, like, makes it happen for her kids. You know,
No,
they
I
want a
respect
certain
that.
Halloween costume and she does her best. They want something for Christmas and she does her best. So, and plus her and Bob, I feel like, have such an amazing relationship because they also, it just feels so genuine and real where Bob is just like,
It astounds me how often in life I'm just Bob.
Same. I quite literally am Bob and Linda.
Oh, wow, you're both.
Based on whatever situation.
So anywho, reeling it back to the game, and speaking of reeling, I got the Abyssal Chain, so I can reel things towards me. It's basically like the hook shot from Link's Awakening.
Okay.
So now I can take that protective shell off the hermit spiders and decapitate their soft skin below. And that's the plan. Now I can kill the kin.
Okay.
But they're still deadly. As you can see, if they get aggressive, they get all like scissor kicks.
Yeah. And they get a really large mouth.
Uh-huh. But here we go. One down.
I'm so excited.
So this is what happens.
The Witcher comes out on the end of the month.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah.
All right. Is this the last one with Henry Cavill?
Yeah.
All right. This will probably be the last one I thoroughly enjoy.
Same.
Because apparently he's the only one that's been like really pushing towards like, hey, let's keep this consistent. Let's be respectful to the lore. And they're just like, ugh.
Well, and they're giving the part to a Hemsworth, which I'm just like...
Aye. That could go either way.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I don't remember if it's Chris or Liam.
I think it's Liam, if I'm not mistaken. Because I read about it. I read it. It has to be true.
Because, I mean, like, Chris...
So now we're playing Castlevania.
Yeah, because, like, Chris is Thor. So
Yeah.
it'd be weird to, like...
Not that weird.
He would just be... But
I
he
mean,
would
we
just
went
be
from
Thor.
Superman to Geralt to now Thor to Geralt.
Yeah.
It's not impossible.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't like Superman.
Oh. I don't like that rendition of Superman, but I like Superman. Especially the Christopher Reeve Superman and the Justice League Superman. The Justice League Superman is better than the Christopher Reeve Superman.
I feel
if
like
there's any Superman that you should watch, it is the Justice League
Well,
Superman.
I feel like the Justice
Sorry.
League Superman only works well because of the relationship with
Yes!
Batman.
That is what well, I'd say all the characters, Wonder Woman
Yeah,
included.
the
But
dynamic
yes,
of them all together.
The contrast between
Yeah.
him and Batman is what makes it perfection.
Because it gives him a fucking personality.
Fine.
Whereas all of the other ones, he has no personality.
Steady as the beating drum that you keep beating on.
You know what? I will win this war. You know? Remember when you said a
You
song...
can't win it if we don't
sung
watch the evidence.
By someone else?
Let
and
that
a
one
different
go.
tune. It's the same song.
Listen, the context of
It's
that
been 3
argument
years, but-
from way in the beginning was you being like, have you ever heard the song Hallelujah? Yeah, the one from Shrek. No, it's a different song. Oh, well, how does it go? I'll play it. That's the song from Shrek. Yeah, but it's a different person playing. So it's a different song. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
And guess who died on their hill?
Me, impaled. You put the quote I said to a flag and then impaled me with
Yep.
it. You harpooned me. I told you to go get help,
And you
harpooned me.
I think that's my favorite American Dad quote.
It's up there. My other one is
I
like,
asked you to get help, and you harpooned me.
they're looking, you're looking, you think they can read lips? They can't read books! I love that one. Alright, so now that we have our tool, our mission is to kill the remaining 4 blue spiders, and then we can take on Silitha, the queen. So literally, we're almost done with the Iron Canopy.
Wow.
This section is the shortest of the game.
Yeah.
Which is weird because the next section, in my honest opinion, goes on a bit too long. And it's like it's called the rising action. It's
Okay.
building towards the finale.
Yeah.
So it's not the final area, but it's like pre-finals. I
Yeah.
don't know. Semi-finals. There we go. That's the word.
Oh my
We're heading
gosh,
to
it
the
was like
semifinals.
it was like surfing.
Shut up.
But on snow.
Uh-huh.
That was me.
I
That
know.
was me that's in that one.
I know.
You were like, snowboarding? And I was like,
You
Yeah.
did another one recently. I forget what it was. But you're like, it's like this, but that. And I just stared at you and you're just like, oh my god.
that happens to me frequently where I just like forget the word.
I forgot the word there. See, that's my anxiety being like, I'm so excited, I have it. Where'd it go?
Yeah.
I dropped it. In my excitement to share, I dropped it along the way.
Well, that's my entire existence.
Come here. I want to share this thought with you. Wait.
And then I'm
Hold
like,
on.
okay, maybe
Never
if I
mind.
go back into the other room and come back in like I just did, I'll remember.
Yeah,
and
I'll
then
grab
I'm like,
that thought. Uh-oh. Oh, here it comes. Cha-ching! Got rid of your football helmet. Now to kill you. Oh, this is way more effective. It's like a can of Raid. All right, there we go. 2 more kids to find. And again, we can just check the map. All right, so we'll see you all in the next... Oh, that's also fun. You can take the egg sacks and yeet. All right, we'll see you all in the next episode as we finish the Iron Canopy in Darksiders.
Toodles.